see. Oh, yeah. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? We're back in the Shoeshine ASMR studio. We've got a pair of beautiful, brand new Antonio M's here. Just simply gorgeous. Have a little bit of scuff going on, so what we're going to do is just get them down to a nice kind of fresh start. Saddle soap them. Give them some good cream polish. Let it soak it up, buff it out. Then we're going to hit it up with some wax polish on the heel and the toe to really accentuate that deep shine. Check it out. These shoe trees are actually custom made for this shoe, so it's going to fit in every little square millimeter inside of this shoe pretty much, keeping it in nice tight form, making sure those creases are held to a minimum, and preserving that shoe. Let's keep these clean out of the way. Get your soap nice and sudsy. So we got a nice clean shoe. It's ready to accept some cream polish. That way we're not rubbing in any dirt or unwanted elements into the polish and leaving it there for eternity. like to start with some nice cream polish. We're going to add a little bit of deeper tone with some of that chili color. Check this out. Got some reserve stock from that dark chili color from Alan Inman's cream polish. What we're going to do is just nourish the leather, give it a nice base coat. It's kind of thirsty right now. We're just going to quench its thirst. What this is going to do is allow that leather to break in a little faster. It's going to be softer, more nourished. It's going to bend a little easier. It's not going to be so stiff. You can actually hear the leather just kind of creaking like an old ship. Now you can start to buff out that cream polish with some nice brushes. You're going to want to work the brushes in those areas with all that detail, making sure that cream polish doesn't really get built up in there. So even though you got a brand new shoe, in my opinion, it's always good to give it a nice healthy coat of cream polish and get a nice little shine started on there. Of course, the more you shine it throughout the period of time that you own the shoes, the better they're going to look and the better they're going to be protected, and it's just better for your overall investment. All right. Buff it a little bit more, shall we? Make sure we got a nice clean slate to start with here. So we're going to start with a little light brown from Saphir and come back over the darker parts with some mahogany color. I could use mahogany on this whole shoe, accentuating that deeper tone, but since I already used the chili colored polish, I think a nice golden hue in this almost cinnamon toned shoe will look pretty good. You know, I really enjoy working from home because I'm not really in any time constraints. You know, at work in the Shine Dungeon, they keep me on a pretty tight schedule. And I need to crank out a bunch of units. So I'm not always able to showcase, you know, the high-end shine on these beautiful shoes. So one of the things that I do enjoy is filming at home here and taking my time with the shine and really doing a good job showing you guys how shiny you can get a nice pair of shoes. There's no rush, there's no race. We're just shining all over the place. So after one coat of wax polish, you can really start to get a little bit better shine, but you can still see some of those pores peeking through, craving some more of that wax nourishment, allowing it to shine a little brighter. mahogany color. Grab Grandma's nylon and give it a little buff. So now that we've got our third coat of wax on, the wax is starting to build up a little bit. We're going to use a little water on the brush to help break down that wax and buff it in. And that's when they start to come alive, usually around that third coat of the Meccariello High Gloss Pâté de Luxe wax from Saphir. Man, that's a mouthful. How do they fit all that into one little can? We're going to do one more coat of this mahogany on the toes and the heels. And then come back on top of it with a little mirror gloss. Got a bunch of little fuzzies floating around this morning. I'm cat sitting my friend's cat, so could be a little fur from the kitty. So all you really need of this mirror gloss wax is just a little bit on your thumb or rag or whatever you want to use, but just a little bit. Rub off any excess on the edge of the tin there. But less is more. Happy little squeaky shoes. Just like spreading warm butter on toast. just like that, ladies and gentlemen, you got a brand new shoe looking even more brand new. We'll do one more coat just to be on the shiny side of things. Is that the shine you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get them off the shoe racks and give them a final inspection. Pretty gorgeous looking shoe though, am I right? I like to give them one final buff with Grandma's nylon. A little better. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Do you like brogues and wingtips, or do you like tassels? I don't know about you shoe shiners out there in the world. Nando, what do you think? Do you like tassels? I always find that tassels are a little harder to work around. You kind of have to dance the brushes around those tassels. But a nice brogued wingtip, it's got a lot of detail, and it looks pretty good, I think. Just look at the craftsmanship on that. It's beautiful. Nice beveled shank there. Combo heel with the leather and the rubber outsole. Just gorgeous detail. Got the tacks. Brass tacks, babe. So I start from the bottom and work my way up with one lace. This lace is going to go through the eyelet there. Tongue eyelet to kind of hold the tongue from getting all sloppy. Nobody likes a sloppy tongue. And I like to leave about, I don't know, maybe about 6 or 7 inches or so of lace right there. And then just start that bar lace, ladies and gentlemen. I like to keep the lace flat as well, so with a flat lace like this, it does take a little bit more time. But the devil is in the detail. Put those beautiful shoe trees back in there, and they're ready to wear next time you pull them out of your closet. It's a gorgeous detail on that shoe. You know, craftsmanship is worth the money. You know, quality is remembered long after price is forgotten. Man, those things fit in there like a glove. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate your time. I know there's a lot of other channels out there on the ASMR world as well as YouTube. And I appreciate you spending time with me each week. Hope to see you again. Peace and love. Not too shabby.